Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boxing Unlimited here once again, and today we're going to be discussing the fight, aftermath of the fight between Derek Chisora and Joyce. We're going to tell you a lot of things today. We feel that the decision was the unanimous decision was wrong. We're not saying the fight wasn't won by the Chisora. We're saying this fight would have been closer, should be closer than what the judges say. In no particular order, we will explain to you why we think so. We think if you first and foremost, if you look at Chisora's face after the fight, you see the markings, the eye, the everything. But if you look at Joyce, the Joyce face was somebody who just had a sparring. It wasn't really too much blows on it. But having said that, we said Chisora fought the right fight. He mastered his, he came with power punches all the time, and he did affect Joyce. For Joyce and Joyce, he has to think about his career, because now what he had going for him was taking the power punches. Every power punch is on the shin, and rocking them off and going ahead to establish his pressure, because his style of fighting is pressure. He pressurizes you, makes you ties you. His punches are not as wicked as that of Chisora, and that is why he lost this fight. By the time he was knocked down, I had them on equal basis, depending on how you look at it, just like the judges did. I thought Joyce was a par in terms of punches with Chisora, but the judges saw it somewhere different, and they gave a unanimous decision. But I believe the decision would have been split or even a draw. I don't know what you have to say about that. I would need you to talk on the comment section and tell us what you feel. But we feel that Joyce days in heavyweight boxing is over. People have found him out, and his punch resistance is almost diminished and gone. And these are the things, the weapons he had, and this is why people were scared of him. We saw his fight with DDD, Daniel the Boss. We saw the pressure he gave him, and they made him take a knee. We also saw his fight with Joe Parker, and we saw what happened there. The pressure he brings to the board, to the table, is just done too much, and most fighters will not be able to withstand him. But Chisora today, on the yesterday, fought a good fight, and yes, he fought a good fight because he had the flashy punches. He had from the first half of the fight. He started well. He let his hand go, took the center of the ring, put Joyce back. Joyce cannot fight on the back foot, and his punches, his jabs were accurate because we saw the damage he did to Chisora's face, But the power punches were all coming from Chisora all the way, and Chisora has a very good chin. Even the punches, it's true. His punches rocked Joyce at times when he landed flush, and he was landing flush almost all the time. I guess that is why the judges gave him that decision and called it a unanimous decision, but I don't believe it should have been that. I believe it should have been a split decision at more, and or even a draw, as I said before. Having said that, I will also tell you that Chisora is a good fighter. He's got a good chin. The only people who have stopped him before is David Hay and Tyson Fury. And Tyson Fury was a TKO. David Hay was outright knockout because David Hay with haymakers landed flush as well. And Chisora's movement was a problem. His head movement, his bobbing and waving, was also a problem for Joyce. And Joyce was off balance sometimes. But at the time he knocked him out, that is why I'm saying this. At the time he knocked him down in the ninth round, he was almost finished. He was fatigue setting on Chisora. and then he was fighting on bare instincts. But his punches were landing because Joyce had no head movement, not even a single one, and his tactics of blocking punches with his chin is all gone because his punch resistance is also almost gone. He's diminished, he's gone, and after the fight with Zillian Zhang, I think he's affected him. That is psychologically, and he's not come over it. And I think that is the reason why he lost. The knockdown was a heavy one. Chisora was on the back foot on the ring, and the Joyce was terrorizing him with punches, hitting him from all angles, jabs, some of them not connecting anyway because the movement of Chisora there was outstanding, so to say the least. You know, his head movement, I've never seen Chisora this way. We saw him with Usyk, and Usyk accepted that he's the hardest hitter he's ever faced. So Chisora can bang as well. We know him. He's been, even his CV doesn't really say the kind of boxer he is. You know, he's a very good boxer. You know, he was breached by his fought Vitaly Klitschko. He's fought almost everybody there, except Joshua, who I believe is a very good friend, and they do not want to fight. But Chisora, to be honest with you, when I looked at Chisora performed well, extremely well. But at the time he knocked Joyce out, as we said before, he had he was on the back foot, he was down, he was almost out. That punch he threw and landed, because he's been landing such punches throughout the round. They rocked, what they do, they rock Joyce momentarily, and he kept on coming because he's a bulldozer when he's coming out front, and he will tire you, he will rough you up, he will throw so many punches, and the pressure he brings to the table is outstanding. But that pressure did not work with his fight on Chisora, because Chisora was ready for them. He was coming with those right combos, you know, on the top, and Joyce had no answer for it. He took them on the shin, and he kept taking them on the shin, and it affected his punch resistance because he doesn't have it that much again. What we're saying here today is the referees got it wrong from my belief, and from what I saw. The fight should have been announced as it should have been closer than is meant to look like, and that is the worries we'll have with the referees. Sometimes you get ones who like you with your big punches, with your heavy blows, with your activity, but these ones were Chisora towards the end of the round was finished almost, and he landed that punch, and then, you know, he went flush, and Joyce went down. Joyce came back and couldn't finish Chisora because Chisora was out on his foot anyway. But Joyce couldn't finish him, and that is why he lost the fight. But we still say that the decision was so wide, and we believe that. We believe what we're saying, because Chisora had a game plan which worked for him. But Joyce, psychologically, is damaged. I don't know where it's going to go now. His career is in question. He's not too old. Chisora is older than him. Chisora is 40, he's 38. Zillian Zhang is 42, 41, 42. There are other boxers like that. This is heavyweight. One blow could change the style, change the dynamics of the fight or the complexion of the fight, and we saw it happen. Having said that, we'll say it's a good victory for Chisora. He still has some fights in him, some fight in him, and we think he might cause upsets whenever he meets. He wants to fight Zillian Zhang. He said he wants to challenge Zhang. If Zhang accepts the offer, it's going to be dangerous because Chisora can take punches and it can bang as well. We have to end this video now, and we thank you for watching. We thank you for subscribing to our channel. Keep on subscribing, because we need your help in getting to where we want to get in the YouTube channel. Do have a nice day. God bless.